What's good, y'all? Last season, Damian Lillard only played in 29 games for the Portland Trail Blazers, putting up career lows in points per game, field goal percentage, and three-point percentage. Many fans were confused on why Dame was playing so poorly until a little bit into the season it was revealed that he's playing through an abdominal injury. Between sitting out majority of the season and not really playing the best when he was on the court, a lot of fans were kind of wondering what type of Dame Lillard are we going to be having this season. Well, Dame answered that question pretty quickly, dropping 41 points on back-to-back nights on just the second and third game of the season. Ever since then, Dame never looked back. He just kept going, shot forward, and has had a fantastic season so far. With the numbers Dame has been putting up this season, it seems like it's Dame time all the time. My fault, I know that was corny. Dame is averaging a career-high 32.3 points per game, which is good for third in the whole league, along with 5 rebounds and 7 assists. He's also shooting a career-high 47% from the field while attempting the most threes he ever has. Like I said before, Dame jumped out and started the season super hot, but then he started to struggle with injuries a little bit more, only playing in 11 out of Portland's first 23 games. Since then, though, Dame has only missed one game, and it wasn't even because of injury. It's because the team plane couldn't take off. It got stuck on the runway. I'm sure you guys have seen the video of him, freestyling, shouting out his teammates. Shout out Matisse from the Sixers. But yeah, that was the only game that he's missed besides the beginning of the season. My point is, he's just been getting better and better as the season goes on. Here you guys can see some of the stats Dame has put up in his 30 games since 2023 started. He scored 30 or more in 21 out of the 30 games and 40 or more in 11 of them. On top of that, he put up 50 points while shooting 57% from the field, 60 points while hitting 9 threes, shooting 72% from the field, and tied the season high in points in a game with 71 points, hitting 13 threes while shooting 58% from the field. In case you guys didn't know, 13 threes in a game is one short of the NBA record. It's not only his scoring that's been on another level though. He's had double-digit assists 8 times in this stretch, as well as 2 of his 3 career triple-doubles. Unfortunately, the Trailblazers only went 13-17 during this hot streak from Dame. The silver lining is though, since things are so compact out west there, they're only 1 game back from the play-in and 3 games back from the 6th seed. Now, I highly doubt that Dame can carry this team all the way up to the 6th seed, but I feel like they have a pretty good chance of making that play-in at least. And we all know that Dame is one of the clutchest players in the history of the NBA, so I feel like he's got a pretty good shot in a winner-go-home game. Back to Lillard's insane season though. I mentioned before he's been way more efficient with scoring than he has ever been in his career, and that all starts with the simplest shot in basketball, the layup. Here you can see Dame's efficiency on the season, specifically on his 2-point shots. He's shooting a career-high 57.8% on all 2-point shots. This includes layups, dunks, and mid-ranges. And I also broke down the percentages and separated them between the different types of twos. He's finishing at the rim better than he has ever done in his career at 68%, a whole 10% higher than his career average. And when it comes to the mid-range, Lillard is shooting a lower volume of them, but he's shooting them at well above his career averages on all 3 levels, including a career-high 53.6% on shots between 10 feet and 16 feet out. We all know Dame is one of the best 3-point shooters of all time, but him being able to increase his effectiveness on 2-point shots has opened up his game immensely. I'm pretty sure on every scouting report across the NBA, when you're playing the Trailblazers, it's pick up Dame at half court. He's got that range in him. So him being able to blow by, them playing so high, blow by, get to the rim, or a lot of times they'll chase him off the line. So just him being able to take advantage of that, blow past the guy, and finish at the rim it's really helped him points per game and efficiency wise. Him attacking and finishing at the rim has also translated to him getting to the free throw line more often. He's shooting a little bit over 9 free throws a game, which is a career high, and his efficiency is way up there too at 92%. Dame is still the second best 3-point shooter in the league though, and the Blazers are trying their hardest to get him easy looks from range. Obviously, a catch and shoot 3 is way easier than a sidestep or step back or off the dribble 3, and 52% of the 3-pointers Dame's made this season are assisted by one of his teammates. That's the highest percentage of assisted 3s Dame's had since his rookie and sophomore seasons. Speaking of assists, with all these scoring outbursts and logo 3s that Dame hits, people forget that he is a fantastic playmaker and facilitator. On the season, Lillard is averaging a little over 7 assists per game, which is around where he's been at for the past few seasons. His assist percentage though is at a career high 34.7%. This means that when Dame is on the court, he's the main facilitator for his team more than he ever has. Despite this, his turnover percentage is below his career average of 11.7. Between his scoring and his facilitating, he has a career-high 34% usage rate this season. The Blazers don't really have another good playmaker on the team besides Dame. I look for Anthony Simons to more light it up and just score buckets more than playmake. I think that's where he's really strong at. And because of that, that leaves a lot of responsibility on Dame. They also don't have too many shot creators. I know I just mentioned Anthony. Jeremy Grant can get you a bucket here and there. Cam Reddish has looked good for them, but beyond that, they really don't got too much. Most of their role players are catch and shoot guys, or pick and roll, cut, and you'll get a hit on the dime. So that leaves a lot of pressure on Dame Lillard to get scoring going, to get his teammates going. He's just got a lot to go on offense. The advanced stats back that up as well. Here are a few of the advanced stats that Dame leads the Trailblazers in, along with who comes in second. As you can see here, we have offensive win shares per 48, offensive box plus minus, and VORP, which stands for value over replacement player. When it comes to the different variations of win shares, Dame is well above his teammates. When you look at his box plus minus though, it's staggering how far ahead Dame Lillard is. His offensive box plus minus of 8.5 leads not only the team, but the entire league. That just goes to show you how much he means to this Trailblazers offense. It's bittersweet seeing Dame put up all these crazy performances, these insane stats, knowing damn well he has zero chance of winning a championship in Portland. Right now, at least. I know he says he doesn't want to leave, and I respect his loyalty and everything. The whole the grass isn't greener on the other side type of thing he was talking about. It all makes sense. I just selfishly want him to go to a championship contender and win a ring, man. He really deserves it. Nonetheless, though, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave it a like, subscribe so you don't miss the next one. In the description, there'll be links to all my social medias, so make sure you follow me on all those to keep up to date with me. Catch y'all.